So you guys remember me doing all the pre-work that I needed to do to get some in-ground lightings in. I hadn't installed it. And the reason why is I didn't have all the brackets, the accessories I needed. This one is installed. Got a lot of rain last night. So this is the only one I have installed, and I haven't installed the others yet. The reason I hadn't installed them is because I didn't have the brackets that I wanted. Now these are the landscape brackets, and inside of here has like some type of petroleum grease, so that when you splice the wires together, I guess this is going to help down on corrosion, as opposed to a regular wire here with nothing inside. So this is what you want to use on the landscape. Now, this here is what I actually love. This by far is the easiest way to install these without doing a lot of splicing and cutting. And before we get into all that, these are what you call a low voltage LED lights. They take between I think like 12 volts or whatever. Real economical as far as the cost of running them. These are low voltage lights. They are great. And when I say low voltage, you just can't hook those up to a light socket and just run those. As you can see here, I have this transformer. This transformer actually goes to my pool, but it has more than enough power to run the lights that I'm going to be running. As you can see, the input is 120 volts. Output is between 12, 13, or 14 volts, which is what those lights over there are. This is the box that these came out of. And as you can see, these are 12 volt, 3 watt LED lights. And if you happen to take a glance at the transformer I have, it is a 300 watt transformer. And here we have a 14 gauge wire that I'm going to be using those. Now, 300 watts. Why is that a big deal? Well, it lets you know how many bulbs, inputs that you can put on it, how many loads. These are 3 watts. So 3 watts divided by 300 is about how much you can put on there. However, you never want to run your transformer at full capacity. You want to run maybe up to 75% of its rated capacity, which I'm going to be well up under that. These are 3 watts a piece, and I'm going to run 10 of them, for example. That's only 30 watts, and that transformer is at 300 watts. So I'm well up under the capacity for the transformer. So unlike the previous light that I had to twist the caps on, I love this type here. And all you have to do is splice it. Open it. You see that little pin there? Place one end and screw this in here. There you have it. You have one side already installed, and you just repeat the process. Now you have two ends. Now all you have to do, take the ends from a low wattage LED, place it in like such, and screw it in. And repeat for the other side. Put it inside the hole. Take it, screw it in. Get it started. There you have it. And now all I have to do is silicone and set it into place. Now take the silicone. I'm using some big stretch here. I'm using it because it's gray. Set it into place. And what I'm going to do is set something on top of it so it'll stay tight. Now I'm on to the next. Now this is one of the previous one that I've already connected with the blue connectors. I had more space in order to left myself more of a room. So now all I have to do is just put the caulk around it. Set it into place. And before you walk away, go ahead and clean off the top before it dries. Now this should dry to a similar consistency, but I still want to make it nice. So I only have 4 lights embedded in concrete, so I'll just have to repeat this process 4 times. Now, I know a lot of you probably wondering about the polarity of this. It doesn't matter when you're running those lines here. Just make sure that you're running them all parallel. You know not to put 2 in 1. So it doesn't matter which way it goes. So have at it, whatever you feel like. Now this last one, you can really see where I didn't leave myself much room. Actually, I did leave enough room, but I didn't give clear enough instruction to the concrete guy. So I don't have that much to work with, and that's why these were so important to get. Otherwise, it would have been hell trying to connect the wires. But using these, so easy and effortless. No wire cutting. Just splice and twist. Yeah, there's no way I would have been able to easily connect those wires. Probably would have made it happen, but it wouldn't be as easy as this. Can't get no easier than that. When you're done, just caulk it and place it. Take my towel. So this is what I'm ending up with. Everywhere you see a brick, it's obviously the light, and the line continues over here where it gets a lot easier because there's no concrete to deal with. It's going to wrap the corner there, and I'm going to put some down here, and obviously, guys, this junk that I have here is going to be tidied up and put into place. All the landscaping is going to be, but I'm in the work in progress. Now, before I go too far, this is the type of transformer that most of you guys will probably see when you're out looking, if you're going to put in lights. This has the basic dusk to dawn and timing set, you know, for so many hours and all of that other stuff. This is a transformer that you'll probably have. And again, the one that I'm using back at the back is on a pool transformer for a pool light that has the same amount of capabilities as these. So I figured not buying another one of these since I had one already. Now this is where these connectors will come in handy for me out here. This is the power coming in from the lights, and this is the continuation of the line that's going back to the other side. So all I have to do is connect them. Power is off here, so you ain't have to worry about me shocking you guys in public or Facebook or whatever it is. I don't know if you can see that. That's the petroleum that's going to help with corrosion there. And then just do the next side. I'm done. I'll probably put some silicone up in here, but it's not really a situation because the water's not going to go up. It's only going to go down. So, but this is all insulated anyway, not a big deal. So I'll come back later and put some silicone in there. Cap on and I'm done. So here's the light switch that controls the pool light, and it also will control the landscape lighting. Eventually this will be a smart switch that will probably be set up on dusk to dawn or something like that. And I control it through my phone, just like every other light in the house. But let's see if it works. Click. Bam. Got lights. Well, looks like I got great connection through all the lights in the concrete. Now I just have to add the other ones through the rest of the landscape. So here's the light switch that controls the pool light, and it also will control the landscape lighting. Eventually this will be a smart switch that will probably be set up on dusk to dawn or something like that. And I control it through my phone, just like every other light in the house. But let's see if it works. Click. Bam. Got lights. Well, looks like I got great connection through all the lights in the concrete. Now I just have to add the other ones through the rest of the landscape.